I genuinely don't know what to expect. And Justice Strong is on the scene.
But the story will end in murder. I can
I
guarantee
mean,
that.
I expect that he will probably not jack off, but I expect that about a lot of people who I interact with.
This is normal. 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 This is normal.
Hello, and welcome to This is Normal, the show where we watch things that are just extremely normal. Ethan, are you ready to see something normal?
I love normal stuff. I don't like anything too exciting. Normal is my speed.
Good. Well, I thought we'd check in on one of our most normal friends, get an update from somebody that we met back in our React battles.
Oh.
Viewers, I will post a link in the comments to this other video where we first met New Zealand semen retention coach Justice Strong.
We're not going back to that dude, are we?
We are going back to that dude.
Oh.
Here you go, man. Finally got here. Another 30 days.
Another 30 days. He banged it out. You can see up at the top 180 days semen retention, his biggest streak ever.
Am I high, or is there like cosmic shit going on?
No, he's got some celebratory lighting. This is a special occasion.
Okay, good. He's not creepy. That's good.
No. Like I said, this is all so normal.
Very much so, yes.
The night of my 180th day on his
Jesus Christ. Well, he's basically turning into the Joker at this point. He's using every ounce of his, I'm going to assume, considerable strength. He seems to be a very big man. Using every bit of that strength to not start jacking off right now.
These months just seem to keep rolling over. 180 days. Fuck me.
Fuck me indeed.
Yeah, wait, he hasn't been, okay, question. He hasn't been masturbating.
No.
But has he been engaging in any other sexual acts?
I think, well, I don't know whether or not he's been doing maybe he's been doing some heavy petting. He hasn't orgasmed.
Oh, okay, okay, so it's semen retention, period. Like just any manner of release.
No, it's all up in there.
Right.
180 days.
I really hope that he goes the consensual route when he breaks his streak.
Now, I remember in our last video, he mentioned that he had a slip up back in July.
Yes, he made a mistake.
Yeah, just something went wrong. He didn't drop any details. I'm curious if he's going to mention that here or if he's just swept that under the rug at this point.
This is my biggest streak ever, guys. 6 months.
6 months.
Yeah, well, it's my biggest streak ever, guys. I have a question. What if you were a medical professional, what would you say about, diagnosis wise? Like, what would you speculate about with this guy?
Well, I mean, I'm not a medical professional, so I want that on the record.
Right. That's why I said if.
Yeah, I'm going to say this guy, he's almost definitely going to find himself with some prostate problems at this point. That can't be good for you. But beyond
I was more
that,
talking about mental health, but
I'm gonna say probably he seems to be suffering from a severe delusion, maybe some sort of compulsive disorder.
Yes.
Those would be my guesses.
But this is compulsion. I agree.
Yeah.
180 days, half a year.
Not really.
No, it's about 6 months.
It's not half a year. Let's just put it out there.
I mean, times 2 is 360. A year is 365 days.
So not half a year.
I'd say that's close. I'm cutting my man some slack here. This is a big day for him.
You're right. Things might be a little blurry when you haven't ejaculated in 180 days.
Yeah.
Retention. Semen retention. I haven't spilled a drop of my sacred seed in 180 days.
It's a delusional and compulsive thing.
Do you think his sperm have grown to the size now where you could see them with the naked eye?
I think when he blows his nose, like minnows come out.
Yeah. There's basically like he's got a sperm-shaped homunculus in the center of his skull right now, like pulling levers and driving his body, like he's in Men in Black.
Yee-hoo! And I'm so proud of myself.
You can tell. Look at the joy on that face.
And that expression. I mean, he really there was so much energy behind it.
He's beaming.
he's glowing.
I mean, the rewards of not coming for 6 months are self-evident. Just look at Justice Strong.
Do you think there are a lot of adherents to the Justice Strong ideology or no?
I'm sure there are a lot of semen retention guys out there.
Do you ever look in his comments and see if they're like, great job, like I'm at like day 70?
No, I'm really I have not been following him very closely, but I did get a notification that he uploaded this video just 2 days ago. So I wanted to see where he was at with his journey. And the title obviously pulled me in.
You know, he was like, one person signed up for a notification. I'm going to find out where he lives.
I bet we have a lot of coming.
I'm going to call him up.
Can you say you've done the same thing?
No, I have not done the same thing.
I cannot say that. No.
I can 100% say that I have
question,
come in
though.
the last 6 months.
Great question.
If you can, good on you, mate. I had all my viewers overseas and local.
Can you imagine knowing this guy and watching this? Like, how local is he talking?
I have to imagine either A, his family all know that he's insane and they're like, oh, you know, it's like just a thing. He has this YouTube channel. We just avoid it. Or else I could picture him having, I don't know, like a different identity, you know, like I could see him carrying himself much less weird back. Where is he from? New Zealand?
New Zealand.
Yeah. I could see him having a whole nother life where he's like a clown, like a kid's birthday clown, and he's like happy all the time. And then he comes home and he takes off his shirt and sits there and he talks about semen retention.
I think he might have a couple of semen retention gym bros. And they shouldn't. If you were to examine the psychosexual dynamics of their relationship, you would come out changed.
Can you spot for me?
I really appreciate the new subscriptions. I appreciate you watching my videos.
How many fucking followers?
But
I'm sure he's doing better than us.
Well, come on, of course. But I mean, that doesn't mean anything.
Fair enough. I think I'm going to say he's probably got less than 100.
Oh, okay. I thought this was I was thinking thousands, and I was like, I can't believe there's so many people. But there's a lot of crazy people.
He's still in the double digits for views in a lot of his videos.
Well, you're his biggest fan.
I'm probably number amongst them. I mean, if Justice Strong has one fan left, it is me.
Do you think he knows who you are? I think he knows who you are.
I would be surprised.
Do you ever comment?
No.
Okay, good. Don't do that.
No, I don't want to engage with Justice Strong. I wish him nothing but the best in his journey that makes absolutely no sense to me.
Thank you, Shebu.
I'm trying. I haven't got all the fancy technology like a lot of the guys have.
What?
I do my best and I speak the truth.
Yeah, he's just doing his best to make he can't keep up with the big semen retention accounts.
Did he even say the word technology, or am I imagining that?
No, he said technology. He doesn't have, the fancy webcams that
some
of these guys have. No, not the semen retaining technology.
Oh, that's what I was. Thank you for saying that. I was wondering, like, what if he was using like a milker? You know,
no, I haven't invested in the finest corks.
I have a patent on a rubber band.
That's the main thing. Because too many people are fucking sugarcoating shit and their vibrations off. I hope my vibration is on point, because I am.
I hope your vibrations are on point too, Justice.
I have a feeling this is a dangerous man. Do you get that vibe? Like, if you saw him, like, he parked next to you at the gas station, he got out and, like, looked at you, would you be like, maybe I should go to the next gas station? Like, I get that vibe from him that he's trouble.
He is unsettling.
Yeah, okay,
certain.
I guess that's a quicker way to say it. He's unsettling.
There's something about him that you don't know. He's too unpredictable. So much of our lives, we go through our life, and we know what to expect in any given situation. I genuinely don't know what to expect, and Justice Strong is on the scene.
But the story will end in murder. I can guarantee that.
I expect that he will probably not jack off, but I expect that about a lot of people who I interact with.
He's had slip-ups, though. Let's be honest.
It's true. Nobody's nerfed. Will he talk about it at all, or is this going to be a July Gate situation?
Oh.
I should start commenting like, own up. We know you messed up in July, Justice.
I'll do that from a different account.
Check out day 104, everybody. Fake semen retention. This guy slipped up.
You're going to ruin his life, and he's going to murder you.
He's
like,
saying
I would not fuck with
180
him.
days, but it's actually more like, I don't know, 76.
That's a great point. It is more like 76. You know what? He is lying a little bit. I find it disingenuous because he did have a slip up, and that entails that he ejaculated.
Yeah, just keep it real.
Keep it real, Justice.
Like, we're all on a journey together. Just be honest about your journey. That's all the fans want.
Yeah, and we are fans.
So, really, I'm 11 months. But remember, 5 months in the slip up, so I had to start again. Now we're 180 days later.
Okay. Oh, shit. Well, he just fucking shut my mouth right up.
You know, good for him. That's an honest fucking weirdo.
Hey, God bless. So he's closer to 11 months if it weren't for that mess up, that one mistake, that one time.
Don't you want to know what happened?
Oh, God, I want to know what happened.
Do you think what
made him come?
I say wet dream. What do you say?
I say wet dream.
Okay.
And you know what? I say that gets a pass.
Yeah, I don't even count that as, well, it is semen retention. So, I mean, you have to keep it in. I don't care about it.
Yeah, that's true. You got to find a way around that.
Yeah.
Time to put your cock in a cage when you go to bed at night so it doesn't rub up against the mattress.
6 months later. So technically, in 6 months from now, I've done a year. So what will that be? That'll be
a year.
March, April, May, June, July. Back to July. So I'm halfway there, boy.
If you can make it back to that last slip up.
Do you know that must haunt him?
My God, yeah. No wonder he hasn't come since then.
Imagine if like your string of like double-digit scoring games, you're Michael Jordan and you get sick one night and your coach takes you out and you only have 8 points and it like ruins your streak. Like it just like years of 30 point per game, you know? Like that's like what happened to him.
Yeah, that's basically what happened to Justice Strong.
He's just like Michael Jordan.
He's the Jordan of not coming.
That's a great way to think of it.
And like I said, when I get there, I'll reevaluate my goals.
Maybe at that point, I will let myself come.
I was about to say, there's only one goal. It's not to come. So if you reevaluate, you're just going to masturbate. That's the only...
Yeah, you should have God, imagine how good it would feel to finally be able to jack off after not having done it for a year and a half.
I feel like he would do it with sandpaper or like brass knuckles. He's
going to not know what to do.
Well, that would be a no-no. I would suggest not to do that.
And my whole outlook on the whole thing. I'll look back on it and say, what have I achieved? I'll look back on this 180 days while I'm doing this video.
I cannot wait for the video where he looks back on what he's achieved.
I don't think he'll live that long.
I really want to hear that one. I really want it because what is this doing for you? What is the positive?
Do you think he'll be honest and be like, I found out it was worthless and I'm an idiot.
And now I jack off every day.
I'll come constantly.
I love how it feels when I come.
I've got so many solid socks under my pillow.
I mean, God bless, man.
It's sad, isn't it?
It seems like it's not healthy to me. I don't know.
It's also a waste of life. You know, I mean, it's part of life to ejaculate and enjoy yourself sexually. Why do this to yourself?
Yeah, you're spending so much energy on this.
He looks like the only member of like a biker gang charter. Like he started his own, his own headquarters and stuff, and he has his own club, but it's just him.
Yeah, pretty soon the other guys they'll see me around town in my colors, and they'll think, yeah, we'll find out what he's all about. And I'll say, yeah, we are recruiting. We are recruiting,
you
actually.
can't masturbate. You can't cut me all.
That's why they call us the no-cum racers. We also race.
Yeah, that's why. Otherwise, we'd just be the no-comers.
Joe achieved a few things, guys. This channel's evolved for one. About the retention, this channel would never be here. So I have to thank Semen Retention for that.
So the one thing he can thank Semen Retention for is that he's now a Semen Retention YouTuber.
Well, listen, I mean, something good came of it. I said it was stupid, but I mean, this is a career in the making, a burgeoning career, I'd say.
We'll see.
I'm very
Viewers, cast your vote below. Do you think Justice Strong should quit his job and document his no-cum journey full-time professionally?
What in the fuck do you think he does for work? Circus strongman?
I'm gonna say maybe construction. He's got the build for construction, I would say. That'd be my guess. Maybe bouncer.
Maybe drinker.
Yeah, maybe he's unemployed. Maybe he's works in agriculture.
Maybe.
I really can't tell. Fisherman. You can tell me literally anything about him.
He's not a seaman.
Yeah.
I made a joke about boats and cum.
No, zing of the day for sure.
Thank you.
I've gotten a lot. I lost a bit of weight. I've learned a lot about self-control.
That I don't doubt.
That's true. I mean, we can't argue that.
But that's also kind of like I put my hand on the stove to see how long I could keep it there. And turns out I'm much better now at putting my hands on stoves.
In mind over matter. And I've learned a lot about transmutation.
He's learned a lot about transmutation.
How?
Let's find out what that means. Do you think he's an alchemist?
Maybe he's Nicholas. What's his name?
Nikola Tesla?
No, Nicholas, the one who made the stone.
The Philosopher's Stone?
Yeah, no, but the real one.
I don't know his name.
Flamel? Is that a real thing? Nicholas Flamel? Or is that Harry Potter? Oh no, please tell me I'm not remembering like a Harry Potter lore. I think that's a real person.
Transmuting the energy you get from retaining your sacred seed onto my physical workouts.
Okay, he's transmuting.
Transmutation.
No, I'm transmuting sperm into muscle.
Oh.
It's leg day, my boy. Time to transform some sperm into legs. I'm on that no-cum workout. All that protein straight to my muscles.
If you marketed that right, you could make money doing a no-cum workout routine.
Yeah,
Without
I mean,
doubt.
For sure.
My creative stuff like writing, journaling, reading.
He likes journal.
Creating content.
I would love to read his journal.
I would too. You know what? I bet they're sweet.
Dear journal, didn't come today. Very proud.
Dear journal, didn't come today either. Very proud.
Another day without a cum.
Uh-oh, slip up today. Don't want to talk about it.
Time to switch the counter back to 0. I'm so embarrassed, journal.
It's like injuries in the workplace. He has the counter.
He said he put a counter in his kitchen.
Oh my God.
He has a whiteboard in his kitchen. Can you imagine walking into his house and seeing that?
What's that, Justice?
That's how long it's been since I come.
Can you imagine a new person he's at his house? Like, do you think he'll answer that? And they're like, what's that whiteboard? He's like, that's my no-cum whiteboard.
That's why I actually put it in a public place for just this reason.
I like that pun, just this reason.
poetry, songwriting.
His poetry.
Oh,
His-
don't come, won't you come and wash away the pain?
Bit of bone carving, stuff like that. Other hobbies of mine, gardening. Now, in this 180 days, I've been living like a monk, like a bit of a hermit.
I think monks jerk off.
Are you saying it's time to maybe cut loose a little bit? Little baby, go jerk off a little bit, baby. Go have yourself a little cum. You're worth
little.
it. No, he is. No. Oh my God.
I've had to push people away, cut people off.
Stop trying to make me come.
Talk about pushing people away. This YouTube channel is a great way to push people away, Justice.
I can't be friends with Lexi anymore.
What do you
Her
think
name rhymes with sexy.
What do you think he calls, you know how like and not to mention Harry Potter, but you know how like non-magic people are muggles? What do you think he calls people who jack off?
Cummers.
Oh, I hate you, cummers.
You're all the same, always looking to come. You women always trying to steal my sacred seed.
I had a
And I've
mouthful of
also
coffee.
seen for a lot of people, I've seen a lot of people as who they were, narcissists, and basically fuckheads.
I don't doubt that a lot of this guy's friends were fuckheads.
No, I'm with that. That's fine.
And it's sad, but hey, when you're doing the best for you and other people get in your way, you've got to kiss them goodbye.
Haters.
You got to say goodbye to them. Otherwise, that's going to.
How did they get in his way?
They tried to jack him off.
That's literally the only way they could be getting in your way, my man.
Hey, Justice, can I blow you? No.
Do you think he was just like asking his lady friends to dress more conservatively around him? Like, what does this mean?
Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of lady friends.
Yeah, like I said, I'm sure he has nothing but respect and is very attentive to any woman at any given time.
All he's thinking about is coming anyway.
We're assuming that he's straight.
Oh, you're right. So, I mean, it could be plenty of gay dudes.
It's true. He could also be I mean, this guy has got to be beyond pansexual at this point. He is looking for anything.
Oh, I don't think he even has a sexuality. I think he just wants to come.
Yeah, that's oh my God.
He just needs a receptacle. He doesn't care about sexuality.
No, he just needs literally anything to touch him between his belly button and his upper thigh, and he is going to explode.
Please let that not be my job.
Be detrimental to your fucking journey, okay? But what else can I say? I've done back looking back on this 180 days. Yeah, I've lost a wee bit of weight. I've got to lose a lot more.
You're really picking up steam in terms of the weight.
He's lost weight. You know how he could lose about 11 pounds?
It's just coming.
Right. Exactly.
Just straight up coming. Just 11 pounds of seed.
What else?
What else?
I think I've become closer to my high power. Yeah. Spiritual things sort of gone up another level. My intuition, I've gone on about this in my journey, guys, but I'll talk about it again.
He's Jewish.
Has really gotten strong.
I think he said my intuition. Not
Rewinded. He said I'm Jewish.
No, I thought I heard that too, but
I mean, I'm Jewish, audience, just for the record. We're not making fun.
Yeah. Spiritual things sort of gone up another level. My intuition, I've gone on about this in my journey, guys, but I'll talk about
Jewish.
it again. My intuition has really gotten strong on this retention.
Or was he saying my intuition?
Now, no, I think the first time he said Jewish and the second time he said intuition, it just sounds the same.
I mean, how good your intuition gets. It's really amazing. Just your sixth sense, just your senses. You can just sense things.
But I feel like he said Christ-like in the other video.
Christ was Jewish.
Touche. But you don't hear a lot of contemporary Jewish people aiming to be Christ-like.
Hello?
I mean, like, obviously you are one of the classic Jews for Jesus that you read so much about.
Yes.
But, it's a rarity. But I mean, if you as a representative of God's chosen people want to claim just as strong as one of your own, who am I to stop you?
I do. He's Jewish. That's a member of the tribe right there.
He is part of the diaspora. Very far from the promised land.
You can tell when people are lying. You can tell when people are trying to flatter you. You can tell when people are talking good to your face, and then you can almost feel the knife going in as they're walking away into your back.
We know
Can you
where.
believe he hasn't come this whole time? Hey, it's great, Justice, that you still haven't come. Saw the video. Keep it up, good buddy. I can't believe he's still doing that.
You know what the problem is for him?
Not coming.
No, the problem for I should be more specific. The problem for his future as a broadcaster on YouTube.
Oh, that sooner or later he's gonna come.
And then what does he do? Start over? It's not as interesting the second time.
I don't know. Maybe that's a redemptive story.
Maybe
Like,
he can try and not sweat or something else. Try a different variation.
Just prevent a different bodily excretion.
Well, that's his. That's what he does.
Yeah. Welcome to my no poop streak. Currently on hour 5. Not going great. Should have eaten something different yesterday.
He had microwave burritos.
Gonna have to reset the counter, I'm afraid.
Back to 0 again.
Tune in for my next stream in my new no poop retention streak.
Things like that, guys. Looking back on this 180 days of semen retention,
we know.
I've also learned a lot not a lot, but a bit about the more neurological scientific side of this art.
Okay, now you've got my attention.
Yes.
What's the science part of the art that you've
My
learned?
ears perked up.
Yes, tell me all about the science behind not coming. No comology, they call it.
About how the oges from our supramermatic fluid travel up our spine into our brain.
What?
And just
Hang on, Justin.
I'm hanging.
You can't just go saying that it's backing up from my balls through my spine up to my brain.
Thank you. You know you're translating. I have no idea what the fuck he's saying until you tell me.
Let me see if I can turn on. Maybe he has captions.
I don't think they'll be right.
No, but I bet they'll be great.
Yeah. I bet they'll get right a bunch.
But a bit about the more neurological scientific side of this art, this practice. About how the oges from our supramermatic fluid travel up our spine into our brain. And
the supramermatic fluid flows up your spine and into your brain.
Well, that's the only normal thing he said so far.
Yes, that the supramermatic fluid that I'm presuming comes from the ball bag.
Well, that's of course.
That's gonna go up my spine and into my brain.
You don't want that.
No,
or do you want that?
No, I do want that because it's so powerful.
Oh, okay. I understand now. Yes,
it's got my life-giving seed in it.
Right, the supramermatic fluid.
Yes.
AKA semen.
Recharge your whole being. And how important spermatic fluid is to one's life.
All right,
that's what he was saying. He wasn't saying supramermatic. He was saying spermatic fluid.
Yeah, the spermatic fluid is flowing back up to your spine and into your brain, but that's good.
Don't we call the spermatic fluid semen?
You could call it any number of things. You could call it semen,
spermatic
fluid. You could call it cummies. You could call it that white stuff.
Justice juice.
You could call it splooge.
Oh, yeah, that's gross.
Just name it.
Yeah, too many people in this day and age are just willy-nilly waste it. And of course, that's their prerogative. They can.
But I like to have it injected straight into my brain. Come into my brain.
I love spermatic fluid in my cerebrum.
I bet if you drill the hole in this guy's skull, he would love it if you jacked off into it.
You want a tray pan just as strong?
Yeah, so that I can jack off onto his brain and he'll become a super genius.
Do you know that would, if you could do that at my wedding, it would really mean a lot to me?
I'll reach out to Justice's people.
Thank you.
But for the men like me and you, hopefully, that choose to show some self-control, some self-respect even, some mind over matter, it's a great thing for us.
Is it? Once again, you don't look happy, man.
Well, you don't know what the effects of spermatic fluid are on the brain. He could feel amazing. Maybe he's just not someone who's outwardly, emotional.
Yeah, it's true. Maybe he's like Dr. Manhattan now.
Yeah, game moving forward, guys. I'm just taking this one day at a time.
That's the only way that you can do this. Seaman.
I was about to say, what were your options?
No, you're gonna have to take this 1 minute at a time.
I'm gonna not come for a week today.
I would be white knuckling every fucking minute. I was in my house alone.
What's the longest you've gone without sex?
Without sex or without any kind of
Sex.
ejaculation? Oh, without sex?
Because ejaculation is probably like a day.
Yeah, I would say maybe like a week if I wasn't feeling good somewhere in there.
Right. Yeah, agreed. But sex, what's the longest?
Oh, I'd say a year or two.
You want to hear mine?
Hit me.
3.5 years.
Okay.
Isn't that crazy?
I mean, that seems pretty normal.
Yeah, but that's not my style. It was very odd. It was a terrible relationship.
Well, mine was a terrible time being single, so that does seem like that would be more tricky.
I'd rather be single and not coming.
Now, that's fair. At least then you could have the bedroom to yourself to jack off.
That's
You jack off, you hit the sack, you feel normal. Justice. I'm telling you. You don't have to live like this.
Do you think everything looks like sex to him now?
Oh my God, he's got to be like anytime someone's putting a hot dog in a bun,
Right.
Anytime a train is going into a tunnel, this guy is fucking freaking out.
But I feel now that
the whole montage of cum shot things from
because
comedy
of this,
movies.
section
Yeah.
of dopamine through sexual activities, that I'm going to go forward. I'm going to keep going.
So do you think at this point his brain has forgotten what it's like to come? Do you think he doesn't crave it anymore?
Oh no, he craves it. I see it in the slits of eyes he has.
It's true. It's true. Yeah, I don't buy it. I don't buy it, Justice. That's why you keep making the videos. If you would achieve some sort of no sex nirvana, but who knows? Maybe it gets easier. Who can say?
What if we read a story about a guy in New Zealand like just rising to heaven in a singular rapture, like, and then we're like, we find out it's just as strong. Would you stop jacking off?
I think I would have to consider it. I don't think I would make it to the 180 days.
Yeah,
But I'd give it a shot for a couple.
I would not, but understood.
Days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months, months turn into years. I don't think I'll probably last years. I mean, thinking about the end game on this. What's going to be the end game?
The end game is going to be you jacking off, right?
There's two possible end games. He dies or jacks off.
I mean, I guess he could have sex, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Well, he dies or ejaculates. How about that?
Yeah, his vibes are just too off.
If you were on a date with him,
melted his brain.
What would you bring up if you were a chick on a date with him?
So it looks like you haven't come in a while.
Understood.
Like it's on your fucking face, dude.
Like I said, guys, I won't know until I get to 12 months. If I can achieve 12 months, that's been documented on video for me and the whole fucking world to see, I suppose.
Oh.
But it's like I said before, guys, I don't care what people think about me or say
Good.
about me. I've learned to love.
All right, I'm glad you can laugh just as strong if you found yourself watching this video. I got to say, I have nothing but respect for your self-control.
And I have to say, if you've seen this video, that that little thing in the corner that says Ethan is wrong.
It's true.
That is not my name, Mr. Strong.
Laugh at myself. And I've also learned over the years.
How does he laugh?
On this journey.
Like Fagin?
Yeah. That's me again. Classic Justice.
Not to really worry about what anyone says about you. to your face or behind your back. Because they're just words, guys. I've learnt on this journey as well in this 180 days.
If his will, like just the will to come for him has got to be very strong. But is the will not to come just as strong?
That's how we got that name.
I'm proud of myself. I'm sorry.
You nailed it.
That it's paramount not to waste energy on any negative bullshit that you get from people that are negative vibrations.
That's us.
Life.
But it's true. Don't waste your time with us, Justice. You've got bigger things to do, or bigger things not to do.
All right. You have a lot of not plans ahead of you.
Yeah, it's my God. Do you think he ever stares at a wall just for hours?
I don't think he ever doesn't stare at a wall. I think like when he makes the videos, he turns away from the wall and starts recording. He's like a Blair Witch victim.
People in your life that you have to kiss goodbye. If you can't get rid of them at first, it's important not to let their energy bring you down or affect.
Don't let us bring you down, Justice.
No.
Okay.
No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. You're on your journey, and you can't let haters like us stop you from not coming. But maybe you should just come.
Yeah. Why
Maybe
are you trying to tempt him? Why can't you support Justice?
Look, I don't support it because I don't think it's healthy. I think this is actually
I don't think it's unhealthy.
I think it's bad for your prostate.
You know what? I think that could be a valid concern, but I don't know if that amount of time, if he stopped after 180 days, I don't think there'd be any lasting damage. But I'm no doctor. It doesn't sound as dangerous because I'm guessing that he's releasing it at night by mistake, while he's sleeping and doesn't even notice. There's no way nothing has escaped.
Well, hopefully he's at least mentioned this to his doctor.
He probably vomits semen.
No, he bleeds semen.
Because energy is a sacred thing, just like spermatic fluid is.
Yeah. Just like spermatic fluid is.
I meant to say spermatic fluid. Excuse me.
God, this guy loves cum.
Can I Google and see if anyone else has ever, I'm just going to Google in quotes spermatic fluid and see if there's any reference to it.
Oh, go for it. I'm sure you'll find a bunch.
All right. Oh.
Already found some hits, huh?
It's okay. It's a British thing.
Okay.
It's another name for semen in Britain.
There you go.
Oh, wow. And we were making fun. What an asshole I was. I'm sorry, Justice.
Live and learn. I guess somebody learned a little something about semen retention.
I did.
And also that it can go up your spine and into your brain and fill you with power.
And make you gain muscle mass as well.
Yes.
Also learned on this 6-month journey that the fact that semen gives life, it can also give you lots of life by keeping it inside yourself.
All right, I thought he was going to say it can also take it away.
I was waiting for that. I was like, and I'm going to murder people with my semen. I thought he was getting to his plan there, but it's not what he meant.
Because when he comes out, it's going to go shooting across the room like liquid bullets.
He's like a Terminator from the second movie. He's just made of semen that can reform itself.
He's got a dong like a sawed-off shotgun.
What about my step-parents? They're dead.
He came on them.
He came on them.
Not wasting it. I used to take it for granted all through my life until I got to the age of 40, 48. Started this journey.
Something around there.
Somewhere in the 40 to 48 range.
Not 49 for fucking sure, though.
I'm 50 this year.
Congratulations.
You made it.
I think this
halfway done.
This is a lot harder for younger men.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's probably hard for anyone who wants to ejaculate.
If you told me at 13, hey, brother, you're going to go 180 days semen retention, I'd say,
do you know what could someone have offered you at age 13? When did you discover masturbation? What age?
I'm going to say 12 to 13.
Okay, when you first got into your groove, and I remember I was in South Carolina and I was watching Playboy Between the Lines, and then I found Victoria's Secret catalogs, and I went in the bathroom every 5 minutes that trip to South Carolina. So what would it have taken for you at that age not to come for 180 days? What would they have to offer you?
I think they would have to offer to remove the gun from my mouth. I think that's the only thing that would have.
Hold on one second. I'm sorry. I just spit up. I spit
Did
up
you
coffee.
ruin your date
I
shirt?
did. It's on my shirt. That's why I'm wiping it.
Oh my God, go take care of that right now.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It just got, I wiped it off. That was, you can't say things like that when I'm drinking.
I mean, you knew I was going to respond.
I know, but I did. It was a shot from, it was a pot shot in the dark. I don't know.
I mean, my God. Yeah, seriously, though. Like that, I wouldn't have been able to do it.
No.
Because when I was younger, I was full of beans and wanted to have sex with anything with a skirt. And I was playing with me snake all the time.
So like a bed?
Yeah.
Yeah. For example, he loved to fuck beds.
Right.
He loved to fuck mannequins.
Oh, yes.
He loved to fuck the Gap, the store, the Gap. And he'd always be playing with his snake, Henry, who was obviously Cobra. No, I think he's talking about his dong.
Yeah, I think so too. Penis all the way on that one.
No, remember how great that was, Justice? Don't you miss ever just jacking off?
We got to write to him and suggest that he's jacks off, and then maybe he'll respond and we could use that.
I mean, hopefully, like I say, he's doing this under a doctor's care, because this just doesn't seem right.
Shibble, look at him. Is he fucking doing anything under a doctor's care? Look at that fucking man.
Yeah, he does. Oh, brother, hang
Don't
in
judge
there.
a book by a cover, but look at the fucking cover on that book.
Younger guys, the guys my age, maybe your age, however old you are, it's a bit easier, I suppose. Because we're not out there running around town trying to get laid every night. But hey, there are guys my age that do try and do that too. Maybe that's just the way they are, just in their genes.
I'm not jealous or anything.
I've no problem not going out and getting laid.
That wouldn't be fun at all for me.
Let me tell you, when it comes to leaving the house, meeting new people, having them wish to engage in sexual congress with me, I have no problem avoiding it. That's not the issue.
Imagine if he was super attractive. It'd make him a lot harder, I think. And I'm not saying he's not attractive. I mean, he's not a bad-looking guy.
So many people in the Western world are obsessed by the three-letter word, the word sex. It consumes their life. It takes control of their world. And it controls them.
That was my 20s.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like what he's saying is off base. This is how they sell semen retention to you. They say
they give you
powerful.
A little bit of truth.
They say that, people go around doing stupid stuff to get laid and they end up, messing up their life. Like, yeah, obviously that happens too. But you can jerk off, dude. It's fine.
Do you think there's something deeper going on? I wish he had a big channel so there's more information about him, but he's just such an enigma,
Yeah. And the thing is, there are so many of these semen retention dudes out there.
I'm going to have to look at a few of the other. Is this your favorite semen retention guy or no?
This is the only one that I've looked into. I hit gold the first time around.
Yeah, no.
I don't need to look for other semen retention guys.
Good point.
This is the one.
So in summary, guys, 180 days. The evening of the day that I had completed 180 days, 6 months of semen retention. And I'm quite proud to say that.
Oh.
So, guys, I'll leave you with that. That's my 180-day, 6-month semen retention video. Hope you enjoyed it. Maybe you got something out of it. I don't know.
I did. And I am proud of him. That is quite the accomplishment. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, you know what? He did something that we would have a lot of trouble doing. I mean,
he set his mind
doesn't
to a
matter.
goal.
He has an accomplishment under his belt. That's true.
Yeah. I think it's bad for you.
Yeah, I think it's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard, but it's still an accomplishment. I can't take that away from Justice.
Leave a comment. So for me, it's business as usual tomorrow. It's
back to not jacking off.
Business as usual. What business are you in? Not jacking off.
Let me tell you, our business is booming.
To the grind. And I really want to emphasize now to myself and you guys, you know, I say this to myself every night before I go to bed when I wake up.
Please don't wake up, I say.
Really
Please let this be another night where my streak breaks. Every night I pray for a broken streak. And it never comes, just like me.
Well done.
To get off my ass and start doing more. I do transmute this energy, but I've got to transmute it better. I've really got to see what it can really, really do for me.
Superpowers.
It can't do anything, dude.
I say superpowers. I don't know what you're talking about.
You think the spermatic fluid's gonna back up into his brain and it's gonna turn him into Professor X?
Professor Sex.
He's already got the hair for it.
Yeah, that's true.
The bald guys, we love you.
Can you picture him in that motorized chair?
Yeah, God, he would be fantastic. They should cast him in the next
have you been jerking off?
That should be the plot of the next X-Men. It should be that all of them are retaining their semen, and that's where they got their powers.
And Professor X has been replaced, obviously.
Yeah, obviously we're gonna cast the whole thing from bottom to top with genuine semen retainers, because the next X-Men movie is gonna be a documentary.
And Jordan Peterson is gonna play Wolverine.
He's Canadian, so it works.
Is Wolverine Canadian?
Yes.
I did not know that. What a Canuck. I had no idea.
You know, through employment and full-time employment.
That'd be nice.
Full-time employment instead of willy-nilly part-time employment. Full-time employment.
Is he on a loop?
Would you hire him? What job would you hire him for?
Semen retending.
Yeah, it's true. If I needed someone to retain some semen, he should work at the sperm bank.
I like retending is a good word.
No, that's also a good one. But yeah, no, if you worked at a sperm bank, you would make sure none of that semen went anywhere.
A sperm bank would love this dude. They'd be like, oh my God, how much semen is underneath that thick skull?
Yeah, this guy's sitting on about 10 grand worth of semen just ready to sell.
You know, I don't put much stock into phrenology, but I'd love to hear what an old racist would say about his skull shape.
It's quite squishy.
Night school thing or something on the side.
Yeah, go to night school.
Night school.
Educational thing. And
he should go to night court. He looks like Bull.
Hustle too. You know, to bring the dollar home.
Do they have dollars in New Zealand? They probably do.
Yeah, they do. They bring the dollar home. Don't they use Australian dollars?
No, they would. They're a different country than Australia.
Oh, you're right. That was a dumb comment. What do they have? They have I know it has that bird with the beak on it.
Kiwi.
They have kiwis on the coins. I've seen them. My grandpa gave me some.
All right. It's not just also about the dollar.
No.
It's about being a clean, pure, righteous man, a man that's strong. A man that can say no to sex and definitely no to masturbation.
He's like, I could definitely say no to masturbation, but should I be offered sex? I have no idea. If that were to happen one day.
But yeah, it's easy not to sell out when nobody's buying, my man.
But ultimately, a man who can walk as close as he can
to the sun,
to God, like God, for God.
God doesn't masturbate
himself.
No, God doesn't have to.
Please, guys.
God gets laid like a champ.
Oh, of course. Yeah. No, he's God. He definitely fucks.
So that's the latest we've got from Justice Strong, Ethan. He continues to be extremely normal. Any final
thoughts? My final thoughts are he fucking scares the shit out of me. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, when we watch those, I get uncomfortable. And I really do worry that he's going to see that you look at his videos. But that's my only concern. Other than that, he's just delightful.
All right, listeners, viewers, watchers, do not out us to Justice Strong. But do check out our podcast, Uncle Monster's Spooky Time Fright Hour, available on all your preferred podcasts. And while you're here on the YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. And hey, you could even ring that bell icon.
There's a bell.
Get some notifications when we're uploading new stuff. Thanks again for tuning in again, and we'll see you next time on This Is Normal.